Yeah, welcome back. This is another part of video tutorial, second part of the video tutorial on factors affecting enzyme action. So already previously we were discussed some of the aspects on enzyme activity and what are the kinetics of activity and thermodynamic overview of enzyme action. So what is substrate and what is enzyme and how it will form a complex, and finally the substrate it converts into product. Okay, now the enzyme also is free after complete the reaction. So finally the enzymes are catalyst. So these are some of the factors which influencing on enzyme activity. So now I can use pen. Yeah, first the first factor which is substrate concentration. So the substrate concentration is also important and which influencing on the enzyme activity. For example, the lower concentration of substrate, what is the rate of reaction, and high substrate concentration, what is the rate of reaction. So that is those kind of things we will discuss in that substrate concentration. The next one, enzyme concentration also important, and product concentration and temperature also, because the optimal conditions, temperature and pH, hydrogen ion concentration and time also. So here this is another topic, this one. So this is already completed in previous video tutorial, that is cofactors and coenzymes. In presence of cofactors and coenzymes, what is the activity of enzyme? For example, enzyme activity is very high, then the rate of reaction also it follows faster. Either it may be first order kinetic of reaction or zero order of kinetic reaction. Yeah, some of the basic fundamental things before going to that reaction rate are factors affecting enzyme activity. So already you were learned in previous semester, I think, I don't know that. Then here the rate of reaction is again the first order kinetic and the second order kinetic of reactions and zero order rate of reaction. So here it is depends upon the substrate concentration or the starting material concentration. Okay, then let us discuss one by one in that. First one is effect of substrate concentration. So here, for example, if the substrate concentration is very low, what will happen? The active sites present on enzyme that are not completely occupied because the substrate concentration is low. Okay, then some of the active sites are free in biochemical reaction. Okay, there is not sufficient substrate concentration in that reaction. In case if the substrate concentration is very high, that is in second case. The first case is the substrate concentration or the starting material concentration is very low. So here the substrate is nothing but it may be carbohydrate or amino acid or lipid or fatty acid, whatever you take, any metabolism reaction. Okay, that is nothing but the substrate or the starting material. In case if it is high concentration, so what about that? So in low concentration, the enzyme is free some active sites because it's not a sufficient substrate concentration, that active site is not filled properly, some free portion is present. But in case of higher concentration, so here higher concentration, the substrate collisions occurs, substrate with enzyme, lot of collisions occurs because the active site is limited. But the higher concentration of substrate, so when the collisions are possible, so here the rate of reaction is increased. When it is increased, the collisions occur at high concentration of substrate, the rate of reaction is increases. If it is the lower concentration of substrate, the rate of reaction is decreases. Clear? So this is nothing but the first order of reaction. So first order reaction is simply it follows dependent variable. It follows if the rate of reaction it depends on the substrate concentration or concentration of the starting material. For example, the concentration is very high of the substrate, then the reaction rate is also increased. Then the reaction rate is decreased. When it is decreased, at lower concentration it is decreased. So here the rate of reaction, it follows or it depends on the concentration of substrate. So that is nothing but the first order reaction. Okay, then next we're going to the continuation part. So the maximum velocity of reaction, the speed of reaction, the maximum velocity of reaction or the speed of reaction is reached when active sites are almost filled by continuous filling process. The enzyme active site is continuous filling process, continuously filled with substrate. At that time, the rate of reaction or the speed of reaction or the velocity of reaction, it reaches to maximum level. So at the time, so increased substrate concentration, this one, increased substrate concentration after that point. So initially, for example, the reaction started at 5 minutes. Okay, the initial minute, you take some interval points. So first 0 to 3 minutes, the substrate concentration is very high and the active site is completely filled continuously. Then increase the substrate concentration and rate of reaction also increases. After 5 minutes of the reaction, the substrate concentration slowly decreases because it converts into product. Clear? At that time, the rate of reaction maybe decreases. So here is also saying that one, increase substrate concentration after this point will not increase the rate behind the rate. Okay, that is nothing but the optimum point of substrate concentration. After that, how much concentration is present in that is no name. Okay, then the reaction rate therefore increases as substrate concentration is increased, but it is optimum level. After that point, it does not depend on the concentration of substrate. Up to certain level, it follows first order kinetic, and after beyond that optimum level of concentration of substrate, it follows zero order. It is nothing but it do not depend on it does not depend on the substrate concentration after optimum level. Clear? Then one graphical representation is there. This is the graph. So so here, initially the concentration will depends on increases, and after optimum level, there is no increment observed. So here it is completely. Here from zero order, from here to here, it does not depends on the concentration of substrate. But here it depends upon the concentration of substrate. When the concentration of substrate is increased, then the rate of reaction also increased. But here the substrate concentration is increased, then it does not depends on the substrate concentration. The shape of the curve that it is hyperbolic. Okay, the substrate concentration versus rate of reaction. Yeah, okay. And this is the substrate concentration on enzyme activity. Point A is there and point B is there, and this one is the point C is there. Okay, this is the velocity of reaction, and this one also velocity of reaction. This is complete velocity of reaction up to here. Okay, this is off point of velocity. Then here, this is the initial concentration is at some point, at points A and B is there. So here A is there and B is there. Okay, then either it may be increasing order or decreasing order. The substrate concentration is increases to A, and after B also increases, and after some point also increases, but here the rate of reaction is completely decreased at C due to here it follows up to here it follows the first order kinetic reaction, and after it follows the zero order kinetic of reaction. It does not depend on the substrate concentration at point C because the enzyme and substrate complex is the enzyme remains available. Yeah, at C point. So here just you observe at C essentially all enzyme is present as enzyme and substrate complex, since there is no free enzyme at this place. Since there is no free enzyme, remain it is not available, remain it is available. There is no free enzyme to form with this substrate plus enzyme complex. So here up to here it is enzyme is available freely. Okay, then completely after that point, after certain point, the enzyme is completely occupied. That is nothing but the enzyme is saturated. After enzyme saturation, there is no free available enzyme for again to form substrate plus enzyme complex. So that's why it follows the zero order kinetics. After that, after beyond the concentration, it follows zero order because due to lack of enzyme availability. Clear? Yeah. Next. The Km and its significance. So what is Km? So here this is also important. Km is a Michaelis Menten constant. Michaelis constant. So here this is nothing but related to substrate concentration. V1 point. So V1 it is the half of the maximum velocity. Just to go back. This is the velocity, complete velocity of the point, and this is the second one. So here from this point to from this point to up to this point, this is the complete concentration of the substrate. Okay, then at the second point you intercept, you take intercept point at this point after this. So this is the off concentration of the substrate. So up to here, from this origin to up to C point, it is complete concentration of substrate. Okay, and so in that, half of the concentration of substrate is converted into product. So it will take how much time? So that is, and how much rate? So that is nothing but of maximum velocity. Okay, that is nothing but this one. Yeah, half of the maximal velocity attainable at a particular concentration of enzyme. Okay, so that is particular point is nothing but here B is the particular point we are assuming, right? Yeah, Km thus the dimension of substrate concentration, and it is a specific constant, specific and constant for a given enzyme under optimum temperature and optimum time. Km which determines, so there is nothing but how much it affinity, how much it is strongly binded with the substrate. Km it represents the affinity value. So for example, it affinity is more affinity with the enzyme or with the substrate, then the rate of reaction is faster. Okay, then here the Km determines the affinity of an enzyme for its substrate. So lesser the Km for its affinity and vice versa. Right, the Km value helps in determining the true substrate for the enzyme, how much it strongly or closely bind with substrate. Okay, then how much active sites are, how many active sites are available after certain point, after certain concentration. Clear? Yeah, next one, this is the effect of enzyme concentration. So here the enzyme activity, the availability of enzyme is nothing but the enzyme concentration is high, then the rate of enzyme concentration is decreases, the rate of reaction also decreases. So here the enzyme activity, initially the enzyme activity is very high in the reaction, but after certain point the enzyme concentration is decreased due to the occupy, that enzyme is completely saturated with substrate. Okay, then here initially there is the enzyme concentration is, or the free enzyme is highly available, the more amount of free enzymes are available. But here after certain point, optimum point, beyond that optimum level, the enzyme is completely saturated with the substrate, previous substrate, and there is no free enzyme. That is nothing but the decreasing the concentration of enzyme only. For example, initially the concentration is very high, so the rate of reaction also increases, but after some time, so here the enzyme concentration is decreases, then the rate of reaction also decreases. In some cases, two or more enzymes also participated in single reaction. In that cases, it is different. Okay, but that is not suitable for even the single rate of reaction. We are discussing only single enzyme rate of reaction, right? So this is the graphical representation. The reaction rate therefore increases as enzyme concentration increases. This one, the reaction rate also therefore increases as increases, but it is up to optimum level. Okay, I'll continue in the third part. Wait.